Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Super Sports View. I had an idea on how to start this thing, but kind of just put my name. Leave me a comment on what you think about it. I'll put my name maybe right here or something. But yeah, let's get on to the topic. Like I promised, the Major League Baseball 2012 All-Star Game that was held in Kansas City, Missouri this year. Um, First of all, I would like to congratulate Tony La Russa for making his return. Only this one game though. He led the Nationals to an 8-0 victory. I believe it was 8-0, 9-0. But what I really want to talk about is the domination of the National League, and basically if you look at the National League stat line compared to the American League stat line and the players, anyone will agree with me that the National League was outplayed. The National League had nothing compared to the American League. They had nothing in sight. There was just no way that anyone would have thought with the possibility of not having Prince Fielder and or Albert Pujols on their team would they win in any way. But that's not true. The who took the National League started with their perfect game thrower Matt Cain from the San Francisco Giants. Congratulations, he threw 2 innings, only gave up 1 hit. Um, on the other hand, the American League starter Justin Verlander did not do so great. As the American League starter, everyone would have thought he would have done the best because he's basically what baseball likes to call the best all-around pitcher. And I would say so myself too. But Justin Verlander in a comment stated after the game in a comment that this is why he does not throw 100 miles an hour at the beginning of a game, and I completely understand because if you look at his past games before, you'll see exactly why he messed up. He does not throw in the upper 90s, mid range hundreds at the beginning of the game, and you see kind of what happened. Well, yeah. First of all, the Giants. Oh my God! All around, the Giants were a big representation. Pablo Sandoval in the first inning, a base clearing triple with the bases loaded. We all thought it was gonna be gone, but it literally missed the fence by a half an inch. Melky Cabrera put the finishing touches on the 8-9 runs. He hit a home run, and their pitching was outstanding. Sadly, what everyone thought, the San Francisco Giants' former ace Tim Lincecum did not make an All-Star appearance as he has been struggling, as well as Albert Pujols. Although Albert Pujols has been picking it up, Tim Lincecum not so much. Also congratulate the old what's his name, Chipper Jones, on his first on his last All-Star game appearance. This will be his last year before he retires. And I have to admit, he had a good career. He got a little blooper through the infield, a little roller through the infield, and you know what? He got it. On the young and new old side, I'd like to congratulate Bryce Harper. What a 19 years old. Who would have thought a 19-year-old would get what 19-year-old gets to say that they were in the All-Star game? Not many. And also, I want to congratulate the National League, of course, for the destruction of the American League that no one thought was coming. And Ryan Braun also, who contributed very greatly. On the other hand, I also wanted to talk to you since it's only about 3.5 minutes into the video. Yeah, about 3.5 minutes into the video. I wanted to talk to you about how the Major League is rounding up right now. If you look at the American League, in the East you have the Yankees who are 54 and 33, which are off to one of their great. Well, no, I wouldn't say greatest because they are a great team. They have an 8.5 game lead on the Baltimore Orioles. Never in a million years would I have thought I have said that. The Baltimore Orioles, that's right. They are 8.5 games back on the Yankees, but it's not the fact that they're 8.5 games back. It's that they're in second place because look, the Yankees have the best record in baseball, and of course, I don't think the Baltimore Orioles, especially in their division, which also includes Tampa Bay, Boston, and Toronto, which for some reason Boston and Toronto they're at the bottom. I mean, right now at this point in the year, you would have thought Baltimore, maybe Toronto and Tampa at the bottom, but we have Tampa Bay in third place they are 9 games behind. They have a record of 45 and 42. Boston shortly behind Tampa, which they are playing tonight. I'll get you those stats after tomorrow, which will be tomorrow. I'm sorry. I was thinking about doing this show on my channel about everything that's going on in baseball, but I have to do it the next day because if I do it that day, I would have to probably post a video around 1 in the morning because all games don't finish till about 1 in the morning. If you look at the because I live on the East Coast, so West Coast games might take a little bit longer. So I'm gonna try and do as well as I can. So let's move on to the American League Central, which we have the Chicago White Sox in first place. They are 48 and 38. They're 3.5 up on Cleveland and 3.5 up on Detroit, which are both tied for second place with a 45 and 42 record. Never really would I have thought that Detroit, with the great Prince Fielder and Miguel Cabrera, would be 3.5 games out of first place. Even though they have been struggling a little, I mean I wouldn't understand it. And also this is another. I mean, of course they are 10.5 games back. Kansas City are 10.5 games back on the tied for second place Cleveland and Detroit. But Kansas City never really. They have a young team that might do something in the future. Congratulations to the young DH that played in the All Star game, and Minnesota, who is in dead last with a 36 and 50 record. They are 12 games out of the run. In the West, we have, of course, the mighty Texas Rangers, who might make another playoff appearance this year. I would think they will. They are 53 and 34. Very good lead up on the Los Angeles Angels. That, to be honest with you, with the start they had this year, I would not think they would be 5.5 games out of first place behind them. And shortly trailing them is Oakland, 9 games back, and then the dead one is just Seattle. They're 17.5 games back. Now, let me talk to you more about the National League, which, to be honest with you, they deserve it because the National League destroyed the American League in the All Star game. Washington is in first. Of course, they have the best record in the National League. They are playing the Miami Marlins. Oh, quick update. I went to the game yesterday, although we did suffer a loss. We, being the Miami Marlins, I have to say we did give it a good shot. I mean, we lost 5-1, but hey, it was a good shot. And Atlanta is shortly behind, 3.5 games back. Washington, the Mets are 6 games behind, and then my Miami Marlins are 10 games out of first place behind the New York Mets and the Braves. They are 41 and 45 now, and they are playing the Nationals as I speak. Philadelphia is just in dead last. They're 15 games back, 37 and 51 record in the East. In the Central, we have Cincinnati 49 and 38, very impressive. And Pittsburgh, no one would have thought these people would be in second place. They were in first place yesterday, but they lost and Cincinnati won, so Cincinnati's on top. They're a half game back. St. Louis is 3.5 games back, the returning champs. Milwaukee 41 and 45, they are 7.5 games back. The Cubs are 35 and 52, they're 14 games out. And Houston, who have just had a terrible season, losing Carlos Lee, they're 16 games back, 33 and 54. Now let's have a look in on the West. The Los Angeles Dodgers finally getting Kemp and Ethier back. They're 48 and 40. They are a half a game up on the San Francisco Giants. They are 47 and 40. They're only 1 game ahead. The Arizona Diamondbacks are 42 and 45. They are 5.5 games back. The Rockies, if you don't know where they are, they're Colorado, 34 and 52. They're 13 games back. And San Diego rounds it all off at 34 and 54. They are 14 games back. All right. And I will be making this short video next tomorrow since I'm already pretty deep into this video. I hope you enjoyed this. This is Super Sports View signing out. And I don't know what to do. But thank you for watching my channel. Please subscribe and comment. I love to read you. Thank you.